what's going on, folks? Klutch here, and welcome back to, well, it pains me to say it, the Stara Ranch? Not the Steiger, the Stara Ranch. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I know there's been a few comments on all of this stuff that we've got going on. Yeah, we've got a few comments about all the Stara stuff. Anyways, yeah, apparently we're the Stara King of Georgetown right now. All Staras all the time. Well, yeah, we're not gonna worry about the Staras today. Everything is looking good on the farm, guys, but we've got some building to do. We got some house building to do today. We'll be taking care of that right out of the chute. I mean, we built this awesome shop. I think it's time that we finally built a better house to go along with it, don't you think? I mean, really, living in the camper in the attic of our shop. Yeah, this will be our so-called quote-unquote guest house. So yeah, we've got the ultimate shop for Farm Sim on Georgetown. I think it's time we built the ultimate house as well. Now, we do have some updates we do need to make at some point. Not looking anywhere in particular, but some updates do need to happen soon, but just not today. It's not harvest season yet. So we'll get to that at a later date. Man, look at the star lineup. Ah, man, it's so good. Anyways, guys, I do need to remind you, don't forget to hit that subscription button and ring that bell as well if you're here so you don't miss a thing on the channel. And of course, while you're down there, don't forget to slap that thumbs up, slap the like. And folks, it's time we start building the ultimate farmhouse for Farming Simulator. Let's get to work, pitter patter. All right, folks, so let's talk about where we're going to be putting this ultimate farmhouse of ours. We've got we've got all our equipment kind of set up over here. Been starting to use that little shed over there. The back shop, the winter storage shop, we haven't used for anything yet. Oh, look at this, actually. The Stara 500, I couldn't fit it anywhere else but this main bay. I mean, this is kind of going to be reserved for our combines, but I couldn't fit it down any of those bays. They were all too small. The door's too small for it. I suppose I can put it back in this back shop in winter storage, but I can store there later once the winter hits. For the summer, I'll probably just keep it back here. Anyways, now we had originally discussed putting our shop back in this back corner here, our shed, our shop, our house is what I'm talking about. We wanted to put our house back here. And then I realized, well, there's a train tracks that run right along this section. Man. I mean, it's not an extremely busy line, but still there's trains that come by here regularly. And I don't really like the idea of having my house right on the tracks. I mean, we have better options. We have better options, and really, the amount of money we're making from our used car dealership as well as our tire shop now, and the financing, we're helping people out. We're helping people get the cars of their dreams. We can really build whatever we want. So I've got a bit of a plan on something. You know what? Let me just. You know what? I gotta show you. But to show you, we gotta go for a drive. We could hike it, but let's go for a trek. Let's go. Fire that on up. Get our lights on. All right, everything looks good. Let's go. So this is going to be an interesting place to put our shop, or our house, I should say. There's this path that goes up into the woods here. Now we've been up and looked around here a little bit, but I think we need to extend this. I mean, this is going to be a little bit of work. We're gonna. Well, I'm afraid of the next words I'm going to say here, guys. I think we may actually have to do some forestry work. Oh, no, you did. I didn't say that. Yes, you did. Man, we might have to do some cutting. We may have to cut some logs down. And I suppose if they're still up and they're not logs, they're technically trees. But anyways, let's climb on up this, and I'm going to show you where my plan is. Now, this is kind of the end of this trail, of course. But if we can climb all the way through here and up to the right, just follow the fence line up. There's something up here. Oh man, this is a steep bank. Right? Once we get up to this clearing up on the top here. Oh yeah, there we go. So right up here is what I'm thinking, folks. I mean, look at where we are up here. Looking over top of our field, our shop's down below. Bit of a flat spot up here. We're gonna have to do a lot of work to clear this and flatten this all out. Knock a lot of trees down. I don't think we're gonna be able to do much about, well, there's a lot of rock up here. So maybe we'll find a way to flatten this around these rocks. I don't know yet. We'll have to find out what we can do. But these trees got to be, a lot of these got to come down, guys. There's a lot of trees up here. But this here spot seems to be one of the better little spots up here. And then if we can maybe push some dirt just down a little bit, get rid of some more of these, like, Don't need these big trees here. We want to clear this out so we have a bit of a view. Now what I'm hoping for is that we could put like the driveway kind of up on the front side and then have our backyard kind of facing out over the valley here, looking down towards the farm. Oh, that's gonna be looking so good if I can pull this off. We'll see what the builders decide to do here, but that's really what we're going to try and go for. So we got to build that ultimate house somehow, and we got to flatten this out first. So I'm going to need to, well, let's go knock some trees down. I've got some equipment we got to go pick up, and yeah, let's see if we can get this kind of cleared on up. Let's jump back in, head back down into the farm. All right, I think we're ready to go. Got a small little bulldozer down here we're going to have to bring up. I went with we had something brought down that was a little bit smaller, a little bit more capable for, you know, getting up into the trees and pushing dirt around. That's the key with this. Otherwise, if we had like a big, what is it, like a D9 or something like that, it just wouldn't fit up there. We'd have to make a lot more work to get it up there. I just want something small. I'm hoping we don't need to push too much dirt around. I'm hoping. Yeah, we're probably going to push a lot, let's be honest. And then to get, well, rid of our trees. Guys, we're not doing no stinking logging. Let's be perfectly honest. We're not doing no stinking logging. We're going to destroy some trees today. Don't tell the environmentalists, please. But this T-Rex, she looks hungry. She looks hungry. We're going to bring this thing on up, and it's time to get her to work. Get her bunching some trees. Let's drive on up. Let's see if we can find a spot maybe up at the top and work our way down. I think that makes the most sense. Yeah. So we're going to deal with the trees first, and then try to flatten everything out later. Trees first, and that'll give us the room to work up there, and then we'll bring that bulldozer up and flatten everything out. Should work out fairly decently. I'm obviously going to need to clear a bunch of trees on the road up. We got to make a road all the way up top there, and this is going to be a bit of a struggle. Yeah, it's going to be a big struggle actually to even drive up this. It's a good thing I'm the best driver in Farm Sim. Here we go, up we go. Oh boy, this is a little twit. Come on, through the trees. Oh yeah, there we go. I think that's the tricky part, right? I think that's the tricky part. We should be able to almost hammer down all the way up between these trees now. Go, get up there, Dodge. Get this ram going. Oh, get up there. Look at that back tire spin. I should have put it in four-wheel drive. You know what? We don't even need four-wheel drive. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Then up to the left. Through this little entrance right there. And that's going to do it, folks. We're going to make it up to the top. No problem. Yeah, no. Was there ever a doubt? All right, let's jump into the T-Rex. We'll let this thing warm up. Get this thing fired up. There we go. RPM's coming up. Perfect. We'll let this thing warm up for a second. We got to figure out exactly which trees, like how far back are we going to go with this? I don't want to get rid of all the trees, of course. I do want to have some. I mean, it's nice to have trees, especially old mature trees like this on your property, right? But at the same time, I do want to get rid of stuff that's going to hinder our view a little bit here. And we're going to have to extend this out a bit anyways, let's be perfectly honest. So I'm thinking maybe like, well, that tree there, I think that's got to go. As well, most of these trees that are kind of up on the top here, maybe the ones that are closer to that rock face we can leave up. But I think like this one's going to be in my way, possibly even this one here. That one in the back, I think I can leave that one alone, and same with that one up top there. Like this has got to go, this probably got to go, this one's got to go. We'll see. Yeah, we're just going to kind of make this up and get this done as quick as possible. Otherwise, we're going to have every environmentalist in Georgetown after us anyways. We're knocking down a couple trees, right? Am I right? I'm probably right. Let's go knock these down quickly. All right, let's fire this thing on up. Let's go. Oh, yes. Oh, I do love me the T-Rex. Let's jump on in. Get rid of some stuff. Go, 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 go. Oh, yeah. That's quick and simple. There's going to be no logging happening here. There's no way we're dragging these things out of here, guys. It would be such a pain. Could you imagine trying to get these logs out of here? Like, we'd knock these down, and how would you ever get these down and out? It would be such a pain. I just don't have... We don't have the time for that. We got no time for that. Nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. So this seems like such a better plan. Just quickly clear a whole bunch of these out. We'll get this... Oh, let's go down the hill here. Just make sure... You know what? We want to make sure we don't go down sideways at all. I go and say it, and then I almost go and do it. Just go straight down. Like that. Slow her down, slow her down. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we've got to make sure we get all the stuff down here done as well. Otherwise, that's going to be another problem I'm going to have to deal with later. And I just want these gone. They got to go. All right, looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. We're making some headway already. Like, oh, it's so much faster than actually trying to log these out properly. Just chew them up, get rid of them. Chew them up and get rid of them. Wow, that was, we made short work of that. Look at this. We took there probably about 12 trees are gone from this area. There's a couple, I think 3 up on the top here. A bunch that were kind of on the edge here, and then we had a whole bunch over here as well. Yeah, looking good, guys. It's looking good. Now, over on this side, we still need to figure out what we're going to do with this road. I'm going to do this while we're at it, while we're up here. I'm just going to start driving down this section and trying to kind of math out where we're going to be putting the road. I think, like, between these trees, as much as possible, I don't want to knock, I want to keep as many trees as possible on the road. But we do need to flatten this out, level it out, because I don't want this side slope, of course, coming all the way down. We need to get down into, well, you can see these, is it red pines down here? That's when you know you're kind of close to the bottom, but those ones there, oh no, those ones there, those are the problem ones. So I think we're okay, like all the way down to here. But down, like this one here, I'm thinking like this tree right here, I think unfortunately this one's got to go. This one's like right in the middle of where I want the path or the roadway to go. So I think we'll get rid of like that one. And then maybe two of these, like this one here. Maybe this one here and also this one here. I think we'll get rid of all those ones actually. So we'll clear that out. That should give us some room to make this roadway. I thought it would come in this side, but I think we'll leave it over here. And then just drive all the way up here. You'll see this, and we can flatten this out. And then once we get up to this spot here, we'll need to start flattening this kind of bank down and make more of a roadway here. We'll get that bulldozer up here to dig in and try to do anything with that. We'll see how that works out. And then up at the top, guys, that's going to be the struggle. We'll see how much earth we can move around at the top and see if we can push kind of some of this stuff so it's kind of on a ledge here. We'll see what we can do. I may have to build up some dirt and push stuff up here on top as well. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out.
Figure it out.
You figure it out.
You figured out. Figured out. Figured out. Figured out. Figured out. Figured out.
All right, down the hill, and here is the first tree like I talked about. Let's get rid of this one right here. Let's make this one gone. Nice and easy. Right up against it, and boom. Gonzo. All right, we got a couple more I want to take care of up ahead here. It's completely gone. Even the stump is gone there. That's awesome. Let's get rid of this one right here. Boom. Gone. Think, please. There we go. That stump gone as well. Oh, nice. And this one right here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Get rid of that. And then lastly, we got one more left I want to get rid of, guys. And I think at least for now, I think this is going to be the end of it. We'll leave the equipment down here at the farm for the time being. Get it right up there. Just in case. You never know. There may be something else I decide I want to get rid of. And you know what? I just don't have the patience to chainsaw it out. So let's leave this down below and shut this off now. Nice. And I'll go grab the truck and bring the truck and trailer back down as well. We'll bring that bulldozer up and we'll see what we can do for flattening this stuff out, guys. This is going to be a bit of a struggle. I really hope we can do this. And then we got builders coming later today. Best builders in Farm Sim. Yep. You know how that works, right? All right. I think we're good to go. Now, you know what? This top part's going to be relatively simple to flatten out. Let's be perfectly honest here. This part down here, guys, this is going to be a struggle and a half, I think, to get this so it gets rid of this kind of camber, this bank, to make some kind of a decent road down here. It's going to be a bit of a fight. We'll see what we can get done. I'm hoping we can find a way to make this work, but we'll see how it's going to work out. This part up here is going to be a real fight, though, or this is going to be simpler than trying to get that roadway done, I think. I mean, yeah, we'll just flatten this out, and we should be good, right? I think. Let's get to work. Did somebody say time-lapse? I think someone said time-lapse. Let's go, time-lapse. All right, guys, so first pass done. You know what? It's okay. It needs a lot of work still. Like this bumps right here. We just kind of quickly threw this together, and we've got a lot of jagged edges here I want to round off, of course. and maybe like put a fence line up all the way up here, just on this edge. I think that might look kind of cool, and just to kind of protect you from falling, well, down the cliff. I'm not sure what we're going to do here with the edge of this yet. I mean, we've just kind of pushed all this dirt up so that it's, well, yeah, this is really stable, I'm sure. But we need to find a place. I need to make sure we have enough space for the house. Once we get the house done, then maybe we can round this off. We'll see. I want to get the house put in place first, and then we'll see what we can do with the ground around it. Yeah, it depends on how stable this ground is, if we can place the house or not. So I want to make sure we have lots of space here. Looks like there should be enough room. Let's see if we can get this house placed down. And I mean built. That's totally what I meant. It's built. And boom. I think, guys, I think that's enough for now. So we had originally planned on, well, building this closer to this rock face. The contractors were not having it. They were not happy with the stability of the ground. No, they weren't happy with the stability, so they wanted us to push a bunch more dirt out and have it hanging over an edge a bit more. It doesn't make any sense to me. And we ended up having to eat up a bunch of our field, like, well, you know, a good 50, 60 feet of our field down here. I don't know if you can even see it, to be honest with you. But I think our field, like, it would have started about right here. Look at how much we had to eat up. So we took probably about 5 acres or so of our field and just put dirt on it, basically. It's unfortunate, but you know what? It had to happen. This is the most ridiculous farmhouse we've ever had to build. I'm loving this plot of land, guys. This is fantastic. I would have liked to, like I said, I'd like to have it back here if I could have had it back about 50 feet, like right in this neck of the woods, maybe a little bit higher up. But yeah, they weren't having it. They were not happy and not going to let us build there. So we had to build it closer, well, into the town or into the edge here. So now we do have a bit of a little back road here that kind of comes around the side of the house, drops down and into the field. So we can kind of get over here if we ever really want to. I don't think we ever really need to. It's another second way to get down at least, which is kind of nice. Maybe we'll make a road that goes around this field and then kicks over the cattle guard and into the farmyard down there as well. That might be an idea though, because as nice as this house is, we spent way more money on our landscaping costs. I think, well, you know what? We spent over $2 million landscaping this, getting this cliff done up and it all properly secured and cemented in place. I mean, look at this cliff. Look at the cliff. $2 million bucks just on that. Yeah, we spent a lot of money and it wasn't even on the farmhouse, so I don't know what else to say. But guys, look at this view. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted here. I mean, we got a little bit more field than I really wanted to have take up on it, but still, we've got this massive view. We overlook our farmyard, down the valley, Georgetown. Oh, guys, this is fantastic up here. I'm digging this. I am digging this. So there's our the nicest farmhouse in Georgetown by far. I mean, I don't know what this place is going to be worth now when we get it all done up, but this is going to be quite the acreage. Do we have any views up top? Yeah, master bedroom has got quite the view as well, guys. Look at that. Oh, that's so sweet. But anyways, guys, I think that is that's going to do it for us today here on Georgetown. Our brand new home. She's built. No more living in the trailer for this guy. We're doing it up. We're doing it up real sweetly. Look at this. Ah, yes. Loving this house. This is such a nice looking farmhouse, guys. So good. Elk Mountain Ranch. I like it. So we're going to call it a day there. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, you guys know what to do. Slap that like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for all the support and the kind words. I do appreciate it. And folks, from Georgetown, this is Klutch. Over and out.